to the American dream. And I want to thank Congresswoman Terry Sewell as chair of the Congressional Black Caucus Foundation, as well as Nicole Austin Hillary and the entire team of the CBCF for the work that you are doing to put this 52nd annual legislative conference together. To Congresswoman Robin Kelly, who is here, and of course to our honorary co-chairs, Representative Stacey Plaskett and Senator Warnock. The Congressional Black Caucus has fought for the past 52 years to empower citizens and address our collective legislative concerns by pursuing a dynamic policy agenda. We are dedicated to issues like fighting voter suppression and ensuring voting rights, addressing criminal justice reform, improving racial health disparities, providing access to cutting-edge technology, addressing access to the workforce and minority-owned business capital and resources, and of course, Black economic mobility and wealth building, and so much more. As part of this 118th Congress, the CBC is represented in its members. We have 58 members, the largest in our history. And collectively, in the House and the Senate, we represent more than 82 million Americans, or 25.3% of the total US population. We are engaged at the highest levels of Congress, and we have a long history of bipartisan collaboration. As the CBC's nonprofit partner, the Congressional Black Caucus Foundation is an extraordinary force in providing thought leadership and on-the-ground activations that pull through our shared vision to make a difference in all of our communities. So on behalf of the 58 members, soon to be 59 with the new election of our representative in Rhode Island, I want to thank the CBCF. I want to welcome all of the participants from across the country. I want to thank our corporate partners and the team members who are going to make sure that this is a phenomenal conference and exciting and igniting for all of us. This year's annual legislative conference is under the esteemed leadership of my colleagues, honorary co-chairs, Congresswoman Stacey E. Plaskett and Senator Raphael Warnock. Their agenda promises to tackle the pressing challenges that define our times. As they exemplify dedication and commitment to advancing the rights and well-being of all Americans, their voices will resonate throughout this annual legislative conference, guiding our collective efforts. So I want to introduce Representative Plaskett and Senator Warnock and to thank them in advance for their tremendous leadership, their dedication, and all of their effort this year in making this conference a success. Representative Plaskett.
Good morning, everyone. Yes, representation matters. How many of y'all loved the steel pan playing when you came into the exhibit hall here? I want you to know that that's an innovation of Americans as well, African American, African diaspora people. In Trinidad, after the United States had brought all these steel drums in World War II, only like Black folk, we knew how to make something useful out of it. And thus you have the beautiful steel pan. So I want to thank you for allowing representation to be up and down throughout the diaspora. Previous presidential elections have shown us how precious the democratic process is in America. This year's ALC 52, will give us an opportunity to explore transformative dialogue and actionable solutions that can shape and brighten our nation's future. Over the next few days, we will take a broad array of topics of importance to Black Americans and the global Black community, including racial bias in both AI and medicine, improving equity and transportation, addressing Black maternal health disparities, and so much more. We look forward to diving deeper into issues during each of our issue forums, brain trust sessions, and panel discussions. We will also have our national town hall on Thursday morning with several featured speakers and special guests. Not only will we put our heads together for a dynamic conversation and brainstorming, we will also look forward to celebrating the richness and the vibrancy of our cultural heritage through several signature events. From our exhibit hall block party to our gospel extravaganza on Thursday and our well-loved Phoenix Awards on Saturday evening. I was notified earlier last week, that President Joe Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris plan to join us again for this year's Phoenix Awards. We're all tremendously excited to have them both with us. I could continue name dropping, and if you catch me outside, I will, out of an abundance of impressive individuals that will be here with us this week. But I encourage you all to stick around and experience them for yourself. I want to name drop and bring up my co-chair right now. The man who put the Senate in our hands, Senator Raphael Warnock.
Well, hello, everybody. Now I'm a Baptist preacher. Hello, everybody. Thank you so very much. It's wonderful to be here. And my thanks to Representative Stacy Plaskett for your leadership. It's been wonderful to work with you over the last few months. Let's give the staff of the Congressional Black Caucus Foundation a great big round of applause for their hard work. Everyone in this room knows, as I do, that this ALC is taking place at a critical moment for our country. There is so much at stake. We're at a defining moment, a moral moment, a place at which two ways meet. And this conference encourages all of us to do the work that's necessary to secure the freedoms we have pursued for generations and ensure that they remain in place for generations to come. And that we build on the leadership and the hard work of those who came before us. I believe that when the history of our country is reviewed decades from now, it will be clear that at every nexus of change over the last 50 years and going forward, the Congressional Black Caucus has been the tip of the spear of good and meaningful change in the United States of America. And so we remain true to our theme. We must fortify our democracy. We have to do the things necessary to secure our freedoms. And we have to uplift and celebrate the culture. We find ourselves in a kairos moment, a moment that's bigger than days and months, but a moment of choosing. We have to harness our power in the way that we will make meaningful progress and stop those who want to roll back the clock on the policies, the initiatives, and the programs and investments that have helped create more justice and more equitable communities and spaces for Black Americans. Fortunately, the Congressional Black Caucus Foundation is supported by a variety of partners and sponsors that share our vision for a more equitable America. And this year, the ALC is being presented by Amazon, which has generously provided $1.5 million to support the CBCF's work. We're grateful for their support, and for their partnership. Amazon's overarching support of this unparalleled convening also helps make many of our popular signature events possible, like the CBC Spouses Community Breakfast and Health Fair, the National Town Hall, the Gospel Extravaganza, the Day of Healing, and the Phoenix Awards. And it is the steadfast support of our partners like Amazon and others that helps make our work possible and fuels us with the resources we need to continue driving change, making an immeasurable impact in the lives of those we serve. And that's why it's my honor to introduce Danielle Surrency Jones. She's Amazon's head of Black Business and Growth Accelerators. That's her official title. My title for her is One Bad Sister. Thank you. Come on, Danielle.
And let me just say, I appreciate that title. Good morning. I too, I'm not a Baptist preacher, but I grew up in the church. So I love to see this room of incredible people coming together collectively around one mission. Y'all, this is power in this room. I just want to welcome all of our friends who have come here today for the Congressional Black Caucus Foundation. My name is Danielle Surrency Jones, and I am the director and head of the Black Business Accelerator and Future Growth Accelerators at Amazon. And on behalf of Amazon and my incredible colleagues and the many communities that we serve, let me just say, it is such an honor to be with you this morning and to be the presenting sponsor of the 52nd Congressional Black Caucus Foundation Legislative Conference, hashtag ALC52. At Amazon, we believe that our communities, our planet, and future generations need us to be better every day. There is a reason that Amazon is ranked amongst the best workplaces in the world. Our commitment to our employees, our customers, and our global communities absolutely drives us. Amazon does believe in fair and equitable justice system, and we are committed to building a country and a world where everyone can live with dignity, free from fear. This is the one reason that Amazon is the only Fortune 500 company to endorse the George Floyd Justice in Policing Act, excuse me. And yes, Amazon believes the federal minimum wage is too low and should be raised. But as important, we want to work together to take action in building generational wealth. And one of the key components is creating a culture where inclusivity is a norm. Not only do we know that diversity, equity, and inclusion are good for business, we know fundamentally that it's absolutely the right thing to do. And it is critical that we increase opportunity for underrepresented groups to enter the technology workforce and thrive as entrepreneurs, building their innovation through e-commerce. We're especially proud of the ways we empower small and minority-owned businesses. In 2021, Amazon made a commitment of $150 million over 4 years to launch the Black Business Accelerator. Amazon's BBA provides Black-owned businesses a comprehensive range of resources to help them succeed in Amazon store and to meet selling partners where they are, which is an example right here to my right. One of my greatest joys will always be engaging directly with members of the BBA community who have seen their businesses grow and thrive through our partnership. I am also uniquely honored to be here today because I myself began my relationship with Amazon as a selling partner as a minority and woman-owned business who was part of the pilot and the launch of this program, building through my lessons and my milestones. And now as a leader of Amazon, I am so deeply committed to make sure that we lift, push, and pull businesses in our community. Today, I am so excited that we are opening the inaugural and phenomenal Amazon Black Business Accelerator Marketplace that you see here to my right in the exhibit hall that is curated by the amazing Shayna Jameson. This marketplace offers you an opportunity to engage directly with entrepreneurs in our community who are a catalyst for driving innovation, job growth, and change. With the Congressional Black Caucus Foundation, we have a true friend and an ally to make sure that we're committed to our communities and our future every day by, as we have already stated, simply doing the work. I would like to thank Chairman Stephen Hortzberg for your leadership of the Black Caucus and your amazing service in Congress, to the CBCF Board Chair Congresswoman Terry Sewell and President Nicole Austin Hillary. Your leadership with the Black Caucus Foundation has not only been bar-raising, but also inspiring. And to the 2023 ALC co-chairs, Senator Raphael Warnock, Congresswoman Stacey Plaskett. Amazon is celebrating, as we already know, will be the most successful hashtag ALC to date under your stewardship. To each of you, Amazon thanks you for your unwavering commitment to advancing the rights and well-being of Americans. As this conference honors securing democracy, protecting our freedoms, and uplifting our culture, Amazon remains and will remain a proud partner of the Congressional Black Caucus. Let me just say that again. Amazon remains and will remain a proud partner of the Congressional Black Caucus, because together we can empower and advance our communities into economic freedom. Thank you so much for having me today. I would like to make sure that each of you, please go visit our marketplace, because our support through the Congressional Black Caucus, of course, all of the peer companies that are here today, it is not just about us showing up, it's about us using our collective brilliance to advance the mission. Thank you so much. And now I have the esteemed honor of welcoming Brian Kenner, who is the head of community engagement for Amazon, for such a special surprise.
Thank you, Danielle, and welcome everybody. My name is Brian Kenner. I am head of community engagement at Amazon, and I'm so thrilled to be able to join you all here today to really kick off. I'm not even going to use the hashtag because everybody uses the hashtag, but hashtag AL. Thank you. 52. Amazon is proud to be here to support the Congressional Black Caucus Foundation and throughout the week, and to be recognized to really celebrate the power of unity, a major focus of this week's events. My role at Amazon enables me to be able to see and drive positive impact in communities where we live and work. In the last 2 years, our community engagement team has invested tens of millions of dollars in over 3,000 nonprofit and community organizations across the country. These investments and accompanying thousands of hours of engagement have brought community leaders and represented the power of bringing people together for a shared purpose. Today, I am thrilled to announce that Amazon is continuing this commitment through an additional scholarship to support the Congressional Black Caucus Foundation and their Pathways to C-Suite internship program. We hope that our contribution helps further the foundation and Amazon's shared mission to support African American students to build skills that will prepare them for the future. So at this point, I would like to invite up all of the members and all the leadership of the Congressional Black Caucus Foundation to present the check and to take a little bit of a picture.
So without further ado, the moment we have all been waiting for, the ribbon cutting to start off ALC 52.